Welcome back to the node concept, and today we have the surprise nodes. Those are attribute and UV map. Well, not a surprise at all. You already knew which two nodes are as soon as you saw the video. So alright, so let's just quickly get through it. And basically, we don't find much of nodes which are having similar properties, but yeah, these nodes do have something similar in them, so we are going to use that. Alright, so input attribute, tada, and the second one is also input UVMap over there. Alright, so these two looks pretty common, very similar, but yeah, it is kind of similar. Attribute is like an advanced UVMap. Okay, alright, so firstly let's go through the UVMap. Okay, now UVMap, it controls about the UVs of your mesh. So for example, we have this cube. Let's just quickly go through and unwrapping over here. So I'm going to select these, and I'm gonna turn on that. Alright, and select this one, oops, deselected that. Alright, so this looks good. Control E, mark seam. I'm gonna bring this up over here, just too much. Okay. Sorry. And it was raining yesterday over here, and it was really nice, but then again today it's way hotter than I expected. Alright, so we have our nice UV map over here. We'll just name it let's just name it dice. Okay, and I'm gonna add in a new one over here. Click the camera and select everything, unwrap smart UV project. Now, so we have our two things over here. So now we'll just call this AI because Blender generated it. It's artificial intelligence. Not funny. Alright. Okay, so the UV map we're gonna use over here, and I'm gonna add in a texture. Control T. Hey, big things over here. Alright, get lost. Okay, open up and texture. Let's just see something which is not seamless at all. Really hard to make. See it. Oh, alright. Something. Let's go to flag of our country, or something like that. That should do. Or this thing, this Pepsi label. You can see over there. Pepsi. Ta-da! How many of you drink Pepsi? I don't. Unlike this. Anyways, alright, so we're gonna select our UV map. So you can see the two UV maps over here. So you can just simply click on dice right now and connect this UV to the vector. And oops, what did I paste? Control B, and you can see Alt Z, and you can see we have our texture over there. Alright, so it is using the dice texture over here right now. Ta-da, this one. So if I press Control Z, you can see this one. Now, if you want to change the UV map, you don't need to re-unwrap it. You can just have lots of UV maps over here, and you can simply change that from dice to AI. And now, whatever computer generated that, the second one is using that same UV map, and that's cool. Now, there's another thing. This from Dupli. It's for using UV map of its parent object. So it has a nice tutorial in our texture coordinate one. So I will just show you that. Alright, this thing. So you can see this tutorial over here. You just click that texture coordinate and see the last part contains the from Dupli. You can see that over here. I won't be explaining it again over here. No data redundancy. Alright. Next comes the attribute. Where is that? Ta-da. Now, attribute, it again takes in a name over here and gives three outputs. So can give a color or a vector and a vector. Now, if you just type in that thing like dice and use the vector, it will behave as same as the UV map node. So you can see that thing's back over here. Alright, and now if I change this to AI, you can see texture changes. Ta-da! So, really simple, really useful, and these nodes, whichever you want to use, you can use. Now, for the color or the factor, we searched on Google and we found is a list of things that you can type in over here. So, something like pointiness you can type and use the factor. And you'll get the factor. Okay, you can see it's basically, right? So for that, we're going to use is a model we downloaded from internet. So it's called Blunderbuss Speed. Someone over here, I don't know. Let's just show you. Let's just give credits to the people. Great time. I know. Where's that? Blunderbuss Speed. P-E-T-E. Okay. Pirate, something like that. There, this guy. Okay, so Ben Dancy made this, and this is really awesome. You can download that from here, from BlendSwap, and we used this model over here. So, ta-da! You can't see anything. Open the shift face, center of mass, technology. Ooh, it's really big actually. Very big. Okay, now if I press Shift Z, the factor, you'll still see same color because we need to add in. Oh, we need a material. Sorry, my fault. I will select that material back over here. That old material away. Alright, now if you see, oops, color not factor. Okay, now I'm gonna add in a contrast. You can see there is a little bit of pointness over there, and color contrast. Now you can see the pointness coming through. So looks really awesome. Now you can use this as a AO map or whatever you want to do, and this is very much similar to the input geometry pointiness thing over here. It's ditto same. So this is how the attribute works. So it's not very useful. You can, other nodes are having the same properties you need. So other than pointness, over here is a list of values. So you can use density for the smoke. You can just type in density, and when you're using smoke simulation to play around with the density, you can type in flame for controlling the density of the fire, which you are doing. We won't do a smoke simulation over here. It'll take a lot of time to show you a good result, and never mind. And then there's color. You can use that color output for coloring your smoke, which there. I don't know why I have to use these things. No need of attribute. We have already things over there. So now next is an N and NG to give normals, true normals, things like that. And pointness, I just showed you pointness. Then you can type in UV for the active UV map. So if you just type in UV if you don't know the UV map name, and it's like that. Oh well, let's just go to cube one over here, and you don't know the name, so whichever camera button is on will be the active UV. So you just select, you just type in UV, and oh, I need to show the image. Alright, so it's using the dice one, and now press change this, and you can see the difference. Alright, next we have this name of the UV map that we showed you, typing dice of thing, and there are generated tangents, all sorts of weird things. You can just play around with that. These are already discovered in our texture coordinator or the geometry node and things like that. And then there is the vertex colors. Alright, so vertex colors, that's a pretty interesting one. So back to Blunderbuss Speed. I'm going to go to vertex paint, and I'm going to add in dirty vertex colors. Okay, it's going to take quite a bit of time. Alright, so I'll just quickly add in some value. Alright, so you can see dirt's over there on these edges and crevices. You can see the dirt. Alright, so we're going to use that dirt right now. So we're going to delete that, and that also. This we're going to keep that. Okay, and press Shift A and go to input, and over here you can see the vertex color is already there. So call over there. So it adds an attribute and types in the name over there, and nothing major thing. So I'm gonna need this and change the color something like very contrasting color to white. Okay, and plug this factor to the mix. Sorry. And now you'll see, ta-da, weird looking thing. Alright, so you can't actually figure out where it is what, so I'm pass this through a contrast, and now you can see, ta-da. Right, so now it's again using the vertex colors as a factor to add in your red colors and things. So our Blunderbuss Speed is now beaten to beating the hell up, and he's bleeding from everything, even his beard is bleeding. And if you just change that and decrease the contrast, too much contrasting. Alright, so now it looks like, you know, the statue has the paint on the statue has worn off due to wind and weather and touching and brushing and all sorts of things. So deep story. Alright, so this looks quite good, and that is our attribute node and the UV node. So this concludes the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, you know what? It's celebration time. We'll be posting soon. Is a giveaway. Yay! 6 materials, and one of them is Sky HDRI procedural material. So that will be interesting, and I might show you that Sky one right now, and rest will be a secret. Ta-da! So this is the blend file. Alright, so let's go to a new layer and shift set. So there you can see, this is completely procedurally generated sky. Ooh, the sun is too bright over there. Alright, you can play around with that. It has many things to be done, and go to world settings, and you can just simply add in over there and play around with all the values over there. It's just very much self-explanatory. You can play around with that, sun, sky, and things. So this is one interesting node, and there are 5 other materials that you can see. Oops, nope, no sneak peek. So stay tuned. You can find this thing on BlendSwap, and we'll be posting about that in our Facebook page at facebook.com/blenderfile, and subscribe to stay tuned to our next 2 nodes, which is again a surprise because we ourselves don't know which 2 nodes to be done next. And yeah, till then, happy blending, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye.